Hi everyone, welcome to the channel and thank you so much for visiting me here at the corner. I truly appreciate you guys all. So here's the thing, it's a problem that a lot of people would take a very nice and kind person as a fool, guys, like they would take somebody who's quiet as a fool, and they would start taking an advantage over that, guys. Like normally people don't get kindness from anyone, guys. So whenever somebody goes out there, let's say you go to a tavern maybe, or let's say you go out there to chill with people, normally in the hood, people go out and go chill there by the tavern because there isn't much entertainment around. Like people can't just go to a movie theater and I want to go watch a movie or something like that, because people are social. They choose where people are at, guys, with the intentions of, oh, let me just go and de-stress and be with other people, guys, right? And let's say this person is very kind and don't have a DNA of malice in their body, and like always smiling, always being kind to other people, always helping them out and all of that. Well, by the tavern, you will buy somebody a beer. At home, you are kind, you're always doing stuff for other people, guys, right? If somebody doesn't know how to do stuff, write a letter or something, you help them out because you are kind, right? Because you are kind. But here's the thing, guys, a whole lot of people take people who are kind as fools out of nowhere because, oh, you helped me out, you're a fool. You see what I mean? So it's important for us to identify all these people, guys, because our kindness is what makes us, right? Some people, their energy is love. They can't do malicious people to other people, guys. So they're always on that side of helping out other people, guys, right? So now that people are aware that, oh, this person is like this, oh, this person is really a fool, I'm not saying we are fools, guys, you see, because they haven't seen the other side of you, the other side that is not so kind, guys. And what I know is that people who are kind, they are very patient, guys, very patient and very smart people. And let's say, we have this obnoxious person here with a kind person, guys, and this kind person always be helping this person out. Hey, I need money to go to town, I don't have transport money, and you help them out. Oh, I need to get this, you help them out. You help, because you have money, right? And eventually, because you are kind, and whenever there's somebody always be coming back to you and asking for help, this time you decide, oh no, I can't help. Well, that will be a problem, guys, which is why we can't always be helping people out of their whatever they are going through, guys. Everybody's living their own lives, and God would not give you a whole lot of problems that you can't handle on your own. I know it's allowed to ask for help. I know that. I know. Some of us can't do that. Some of us can't because we cannot, because we are in a position of always helping other people out, you see. And even if you go out there looking for help, because you're always in this position of asking for help, people can't help you because they'll be thinking, oh, this person is kidding. No, they don't need help. They are kidding. They'll always be helping us out and all that. So now, no, they are kidding. They don't need help, so we can't help. So how is that fair? How is that fair? Which is why I would be saying that people will take your kindness for weakness, guys. Because you are always helping, they're thinking that you are weak, which is very wrong. Very wrong. Our family members would treat us like this, always be helping them out, teaching them new recipes and all of that and whatnot. Instead, they don't help you out. Instead, they are takers in your life. And it's not nice to always have a taker around you guys. Eventually, a taker will take everything from your life and you'll end up with nothing. And that's when it will be their cue to go and leave you guys, you know? Yeah, I've seen this a lot of times where, like, we are chilling with friends and all of that, and somebody doesn't have money and all that. And yeah, we'll give them, like, oh, well, you are a friend, so yeah, we can include you, you know? And some people pretend not to have money, guys, you know? And yeah, after all of that fun is done and all that, they go out there with their own money and go and have more fun on their own without you guys. You see what I'm saying? Some people are just snakes. Some people are wolves in sheep's clothing, guys. Which is why it's a problem to always be helping people out. When they can always take themselves out of the problems they put themselves in. You see? I will always be saying, don't go looking for problems. Don't be a problem. Don't cause problems to other people. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, because having to have a problematic person around you all the time, always be asking you for help, for this, for that, it's not fair. It's not fair, guys, you know? It's just the same as in the relationship, guys. You know, you can't always be dating someone where it's one-sided relationship, guys, you know? Where you'll always be helping people out. You're helping people out. You're helping your partner out. Yeah, you are helping him out, but in turn, them are not helping you out, guys. So who is using who here? Most of the times, guys are using ladies, guys, you know? Because like when a woman loves you, yeah, a woman will do anything for you, you know? Yeah, they love you. They want you to always have no problems. So like, yes, they are gonna help you. And some of the women would give the guys money, and with that money they'll go out and take other girls out with that money. You see what I'm saying? And they come and see them way later at night when they are drunk, when they can't really, yeah, be in, guys, in control of their speech, so they can, yeah, conversate with you and tell you how they went, what their problems, how they solved it, how and whatnot, guys, you know? And the next thing, that will happen again, you know? A kind person in their relationship with a person who doesn't really give a damn about their partner will always be bringing friends in the relationship, guys, and be chilling and all of that, you know? Whenever they come check you, they're always with a friend. You see what I'm saying? They're always with a friend. Whenever you go out, there's always you, your person, and groups of friends. So how is that a relationship for two people, guys? It's not, right? Because if two people are committed in a relationship, what are friends doing there? Unless the guy has called friends, be like, hey, my woman, yeah, is very kind and all that. She doesn't mind and all of that. So, like, yeah, come through. Where that is really wrong, guys. It's wrong. If somebody's kind to you, well, it takes guts to be kind to other people, guys, you know? And, yeah, not a whole lot of people are kind out there, guys, you know? And a lot of people really need that. Because somebody will be having really a bad day and coming to you to vent and all of that and whatnot. Someone let you to come and vent to them, guys, you know? And they'll be telling you the same crap. You will be like, no, making it worse for you guys, right? Right? So, like, yeah, why don't we just treat everybody right, guys? Because somebody who's kind is just showing you their good side, guys, you know? And as time goes on, like, if you are going to always be poking on them and poking on them and poking on them, you are really going to see their real side. You're going to see their real side and you're going to say, oh, this person hurt my feelings. But you don't see yourself hurting this person's feelings every time when you be going out there, borrowing money from them, not returning their money and all that. You see, it's the same problem as in marriages, guys. Two people fall in love, they plan their future together, and eventually a man is the one who's only working, guys, who's only working, and they bring money to the house. Yeah, a woman, yeah, like some don't want to be a working woman. Yeah, but it's always wise for a woman to always work and help a partner out, guys, for the household to be going. And yeah, if two people work together and help each other out, everything gets easier. But some women prefer not to work and become housewives, where a man is always going to be going out there bringing money in the house, and them, they stay at home. Sometimes the house is not even clean. The kids are not even clean, guys. Sometimes a man would go out there having to have worked very hard the whole day, and when they come home, they just want to relax and have their food and spend time with their woman. So they don't get that. They really don't. And the woman will always be begging, like, yo, we need money for this and that and whatnot and whatnot. Super list even for unnecessary stuff, guys. I mean, being in a marriage doesn't mean that we all have to be housewives, guys. I don't think it's fair for a man to marry somebody who doesn't want to be helping out, guys. I know that some men prefer their women not to work at all, but it's fair that a woman should go out there and work, guys. In case a man is no longer in this life, a woman can always keep the household going. Because some of these women, when a man passes away, everything gets stuck. If they had a car, you're going to see that car now on the bricks being lifted up. They like, guys, sooner or later, like, yeah, things collapse. Things collapses, guys. So isn't it like really, really important for us to always empower ourselves and always choose the right people to go out with? Because it's really unfair for a man to always be carrying the problems of the household alone in their shoulders, guys. I mean, like, isn't that supposed to be 50-50 kind of thing? Where, like, yeah, even when a woman is not working, the household is operated nicely, kids are clean, houses are clean, the kitchen is clean, everything is clean. Everything dusted nicely and all that and sparkling. For when your husband comes home, becoming in a clean home, where you get to give him a massage, guys. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, we help each other. We are not supposed to use each other, guys. But then this thing started from like long time ago, when marriages, yeah, were a real thing, I guess, where they would say a woman should always be looking for a husband's payslip. Is it fair like that? Does it mean that the old days taught women how to love money without having to really work for themselves? I mean, like, when two people are married, they are gonna have children. It doesn't mean that a man is the only one who wants children, guys. Even a woman wants children, guys, right? Yeah, so it's a 50-50 thing. So, well, it won't be a problem if a man stays at home and be a husband wife, a house husband, a house husband, and a woman go to work, guys, right? It shouldn't have to be a problem that, yeah, he's not working and all that when a woman is working, right? Yeah, because he cannot do all this cleaning up of the house and bathing the kids and even doing the garden, guys, right? It shouldn't have to be a problem, right? So yeah, we know that men are providers and men won't allow that with themselves, just to stay home and do nothing, guys, right? Yeah, so it's important for us to always respect the people we have in our lives. Whether somebody is kind to you or not doesn't mean that You always have to be asking for things. That just simply means that you're materialistic, you see. And it's very difficult to live with materialistic people, guys. Because once you get married to materialistic people, it just simply means that the whole family, they're materialistic too. If your mother-in-law be advising your husband to not give you money, to not help you out, to not, a lot of not with their wife, what is that supposed to mean? When you are married to this woman and you're not helping them out, but you're helping your mom with all that income that you guys are doing, the woman is not receiving, but the mom is receiving. You see, which is why I'll call it like, hey, this is manipulation, guys. One of the tactics of the karmics, guys. Some mothers-in-laws would allow their children to stay at home and always have friends over, have their daughters-in-law stay in the same house, even though there's a whole lot of people staying in that house. Where now, like, this daughter-in-law is always going to be pushed on the back burner, and yeah, not even having to be listened to, guys. Not having to like be asked their point of view of, hey, what do you think of this? Only to like, yo, do you wanna wash those blankets, or do you wanna whack? Always chores, guys. Where that is unfair. It's witchcraft. It's just manipulation. If a man is staying by his family house with their parents and they're married with their kids, that is wrong. It's really, really wrong. And that also can happen, that a man goes stay by their wife's home, where they stay with their wife's brothers and their sisters and all that, and that's wrong, guys. One is being used in some way like this, guys. Because like, with some people, they would manipulate their children not to leave the home. So wherever they meet with their love of their lives, they would never know if that is the love of their lives, because they're under a huge spell, guys. They're under a huge spell where the mom is always using their son to get them people to energy harvest from them, which is why it's important for us to always stay away from people who are staying with their parents. You see what I'm saying? Manipulation, confusions, conflicts and all that, curses and hexes and all that. You can be friends with someone. Let's say you just moved in a new neighborhood and you have you don't know anyone around that. So like, you go out there, you meet up with new people and all that, right? You find a friend and this friend stays with their parents. So you don't see anything wrong with that. But as time goes on, you be visiting these people and them visiting you, and you eventually, like, your life changes, guys. You get into accidents and all that because you're close to the family, where somebody in that family is using manipulation spells on their son. So in a way, a son is going out there to find victims for the mom to any harvest on them. You see what I'm saying? Which is why it's important for us, like, to always be our own best friends, guys. You can always be your own best friend, because you can be kind to yourself without having to manipulate yourself, guys. Some people's DNA makeup is manipulation, because they're karmics, because they haven't broken the curses from their lineage, guys. And that keeps on going and going and going, where they don't see anything wrong with that. Long time ago, there were dinosaurs, guys. There were dinosaurs around, walking the world and all that, and they became extinct. Their time was done. And now, we see different kinds of animals, some are hybrid and all of that and whatnot. You see, time changes, guys. So it doesn't mean that if your great grandmother had this rule in their family, it doesn't mean that it's always gotta be like that, even in the millennium, guys. That started in 16 something or something like that. How can we follow the ways from the 1600 when we are in the millennium, guys? When we are in the new age? I mean, we are in the age of technology now. There is no need for us to always be going out there walking 8 miles to go get water, guys. We use cell phones now. There's no need for one to always be writing a letter to a cousin who stays far away and making an appointment with them, guys. We use phone calls, right? It's the same way as the generations from back then and now, guys. We do things differently, and we should move with the times. You see, before there were pagan laws and all of that and whatnot, and pagan gods got wiped out, and there was Christianity, guys, right? Where things happened, and now we are here. Now we are here, where we get to make our own tradition, make our own rules, because what used to work in the past can't work now, guys. This is why there's no point for us to be using witchcraft on other people and all that. I mean, witchcraft and voodoo was used like way, way, way back from slavery, guys, when people were taken from Africa and being brought to overseas for slavery and all that. So how they communicate with their ancestors, the fightings and all that, that was part of a war strategy, using voodoo manipulation on other people, guys. But now things have changed. We know that women used to plait the maps on their head without the slavery masters knowing what is going on, guys. And they would make maps with their hair and be plaiting somehow, some way that they only can understand. But now times have changed, guys. We have a new way of dealing with problems that is now, guys. You see. So if somebody's kind to you, there's no point for you to show them your ass, because they're just being kind to you because you need it. A lot of people need kindness in their life, because from in the morning when they wake up, they're being yelled at. Yo, you didn't wash the dishes from yesterday. Yo, whatever, and whatnot. And it's just chaos. They don't have time for themselves to chill and say, oh, let me listen to myself. Let me just figure out myself and figure my way out of things on my own, instead of going out there and begging people for help. You see, some people take other people's karma, guys, by, oh, I didn't go to school, help me fill up this form. Oh, no. Everybody does things for their own and on their own. And if you don't understand, you go back to the people who gave you this form to fill it up, to help you out, so they see that you really don't understand what you're on about. You see what I'm saying? We should really choose our battles, guys, We should really, really be in that position where, no, you don't want to involve yourself in conversations where people are gossiping about other people, or people are doing voodoo and witchcraft on other people, guys, There's no time for that. Only time for now is to build ourselves and heal and break these generational curses, guys. That's why we are breaking the chains, guys. In Jesus' name, we're going to be breaking all these curses, these chains, guys, that are binding us. That's from the past. You see what I'm saying? Life can be very, very nice and easy if there's respect among us, guys, I mean, when we go out of our yard, just out by the gate, stepping out, you are a different person. You know that, oh, well, yeah, I'm not home. I'm not in my safe place anymore. So now I'm going out there in a world where I am going to have to respect people for you to be able to be respected back. Because otherwise, if you know that you're going to be going out there and not respecting other people, like, yeah, you might be opening up a can of whoop ass, guys. And when you come home, like, yeah, that was a big lesson that you've learned, you know? Yeah. So let's just know that other people got feelings too. And if somebody's kind to you, doesn't mean that you should take the kindness for weakness, guys. Yeah. I respect people who are really, really, really quiet. Introvert. I think I'm an introvert myself, guys. Yeah. Because I love spending time on my own and, yeah, doing stuff, my craft and all of that. And working. And helping out people. You see. Running my business, guys, right? I'm focusing on my lane, right? So which is why it's hard for me to go out there. It is hard for me to go out there and ask for help. I figure things out on my own, guys. I mean, like, figuring things out on your own doesn't mean that you have to go and take people's ID and be opening up accounts with them. You see, some family members would take our IDs, and because you are kind, right? They go and take your ID and open up accounts with your IDs. They open up funeral covers with your IDs, guys. Because you are kind. They put you in funeral covers without asking you because you are kind. You see, some family members takes inheritances away from us. A whole lot of homeless people out there, they were left inheritances by their families, guys. And witchcraft was used on them to cause conflicts, chaos, and illusions, and they go away through manipulations because, yeah, they blood bend them, guys, with some hectic voodoo. And, yeah, you will see somebody, yeah, confused going out there and all that, guys, because they were left a very, very big inheritance, like a house, guys. And the siblings didn't allow that. So they plotted, oh, this person is kind. So they'll never know. It's a secret. It's a family secret. So they don't know that. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to change the papers. We're going to change the signatures. We are going to change all of this so they don't know that they got inheritances. We are dealing with that in our families, and which is why we have to be kind to people out there. Some people are under heavy manipulation where they are not aware of themselves, guys. Because a lot of people knew a lot in their lives. They were done dirty, guys. Where now somebody wants to be you and steal your essence and make you homeless, and that's just pure jealousy out of malice, guys. And we can't really, really live with people like this. When you go out there asking for help from them, they blind their eye on you. You see. But if you work on yourself and, yeah, really, really upgrade yourself and really, really include God in your life, it's time you blind that eyes for them, because for years they've been blinding their eyes on you, guys, right? Yeah, it's important for us to always know where we stand with people around us. If somebody takes you like you are a fool, your kindness for weakness, pull back. Pull yourself back. And really, really, realize that there are a whole lot of people like that around you. Because you're going to be depleted eventually, Because they love taking. Yeah. Oh, that person is nice. Yeah, they can buy me 6 beers. Let me just go and chew them there and yeah. Where the point is to work hard first, and yeah, we can play later. Hence the work hard and play hard rule, guys. Life is beautiful if you make it to be, you know. But yeah, we should know that there are vampires out there who are always wanting to be draining on your energy, and we should just be aware of that. A whole lot of people use manipulation on people, and people don't really realize this. They don't, which is really sad. A lot of people has got to wake up and really wake up and see what's going on around them and in their families, guys. You see, because a sister can be jealous of you, and yeah, when you receive mails from couriers, Imperial Expresses, and all that, they take your mail and put it by the light to see what's in it. You see, they sign your mail, guys. They put your name in that without you knowing. You see. So when you ask about your mail, yo, haven't I got my mail and all that? No, knowing that, oh well, you have received a super check where they get to share it with the whole family and you get nothing from it. Inheritances, guys. You see, a lot of people are not homeless on purpose, which is why it's always wise to be kind to other people, guys. You see, it's always wise to always be okay and not angry. See what I'm saying? Let's put God first in our lives. He's in us. You just need to activate Him. You know? God loves you. Let's be authentic and original about everything we do in our lives, guys. Because otherwise, lies are always going to be catching up, guys. A lot of people are under investigation without even them knowing that they are under investigations, guys, because of other people's lies out there. And that's wrong. It's really wrong, guys. Let's stay authentic and always be real and in our truth. Put God first in your life. He loves you. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Alligator, peace out.